Here's what I'd like for us to all think about this week. Y'all ready? Are you treating your clients like a transaction? Would you even know? Would you all even know right now if you're treating your clients like a transaction? Because with these transactional type of conversations, I believe this, you're just skimming the relational surface. Simply put, you aren't fully engaging. You're not speaking with your clients, you're speaking at your clients. Now, that might be a tough pill to swallow, but I'm here to share with you this. If relationships mean something to you, for that matter, if deep, meaningful relationships matter to you, then are you treating your most precious asset as a transaction? Now, I love everything about sales, and I'm not here to cast a dark shadow and say all of your relationships are like a transaction, but I'm getting us to think. And that's what I'd like for us to do this week is here's something to marinate on. Are you speaking at them with the simple goal of this? And when I say, are you speaking at them, y'all know where I'm going with this, right? Are you speaking at your clients or customers, however you choose to refer to them as, with the simple goal of this? How fast can I get this order to hit so I can hit my monthly, quarterly, or annual budget? Stew on that one for a moment. You see, transactional speak is going to squash, and I mean squash. It's going to just drop the hammer on relational growth. If relationships are important, by the way, I know relationships are important to y'all. It's hard to build trust. It's hard to build credibility without these deep, meaningful relationships. But when y'all leave the relationship at the surface and you're speaking at people, it's hard to build these relationships. So here's what I'd like for us to think. In these conversations that you're having with your clients, are you shining the light on yourself or are you shining the light right on them? If relationships mean something to you, then what do you know about your customers? If relationships are important to you, what do you know about your customers? What do you know about them personally? What do you know about them professionally? What's their goals, their dreams, their visions, their aspirations? Where do they see themselves 6 months, a year from now, personally and within their business? It's hard to transform your relationships with transactional speak. I love this quote from Todd Herman. Check this out. If you treat them like a transaction, they will behave like it's a transaction. So, if you treat your customers as a transaction, expect them to treat you as a transaction. And by the way, this one might hurt. Transactions are 100% replaceable. Someone's always going to come by with a better transactional speak. Transactional speak, transactional approaches to how you take care of your customers is not sustainable and it puts your relationships at risk. And that's what I want us to think about point blank. I'm going to throw the stake in the ground on this one. You cannot build a trusted business relationship with transactional speak. Because these transactional conversations that you have, albeit some could be successful, I totally get it. But these transactional conversations that y'all are walking around with, it's going to lead to some short-term growth. And here's what I want us to follow along with me on. I understand y'all have to hit a monthly quota. I totally get it. 100% support it. But in this transactional short-term thinking and your speak, It's going to build what I call long-term failures. It's not going to create long-term sustainability. And what's going to happen is you're constantly going to be searching and searching and searching for how to build those deep, meaningful relationships. Flip the mental light switch. Move from transactional conversations to transformational conversations. Shine the light on your customers, not on yourself. So this week, by the way, I appreciate you hanging out with me this week. I'm super grateful to all of you who have been following this Selling from the Heart journey. Selling from the heart will transform your results and your profits. It's about unpacking what's in your heart. It's about unpacking your people and relationship building skills in order to increase revenue and profits. When you connect at the heart level, watch what starts to happen. So here's what I want us to think about this week. And I'm going to encourage y'all to do this. Just find one. Just simply do this with one customer. Someone that you believe you have a really great relationship with. Just sit down. If you can go face to face, great. If not, do this on any virtual platform or pick up the phone. Do not do this in email. Do not do this in email, folks. And simply just say this. Insert their name. Thank you. Thank you for doing business with me and allowing me to serve you over this past year. I'm super grateful for our relationship. And I look forward to strengthening our relationship over the next year. Insert their name. I'm just curious. As you look forward to the next year, what are 2 or 3 things you're working on that I might be able to help you with, or become a resource to, or introduce you to somebody that might be able to help you with these things? Stop, just listen, take notes, and offer to help them off the ground because no one's ever asked them these type of questions before. That's not transactional conversations. Those are transformational. So, you ready? Transactional speak's going to get you transactional hammers. Those transactional hammers are going to lead to price-centric conversations. If your clients are your most precious assets, I'm going to ask you to take a step back. What types of conversations are you having with your clients? I appreciate all of you. This has been one heck of a journey. Because together we're making a difference. We're throwing a stake in the ground and saying no more empty suits. Because I do know this. Your clients and your future clients, they'd rather connect and do business with a sales professional who sells from the heart, as opposed to a sales rep who is an empty suit. Have an amazing week.